Today, we're going to talk about a tool that sounds kind of technical, but trust me, it's actually a super powerful way to get to know your own health better. It's called a health risk appraisal, or HRA for short. Honestly, you can just think of it as a user's guide to you.
Okay, let me start with a question for you. Do you ever wonder what your daily habits really mean for your health? Like, does that late night snack really matter, or that extra hour of screen time? We all have these little habits, right? But it's so hard to see the big picture.
Well, that's exactly where a health risk appraisal comes in. It's designed to help connect those dots for you. So let's break down what this thing actually is.
So, what is an HRA? Just think of it like a health checkup, but on paper. And let's get this out of the way right now. It's not a test you can pass or fail. It's simply a tool. It's designed to give you a clear snapshot of your health right now. Everything from your daily routines to potential risks you might face down the road. You might even see one offered by your doctor or at school.
And believe me, it covers a lot of ground. I mean, it looks at pretty much everything: what you're eating, your sleep schedule, how much you exercise, your stress levels, even safety habits like do you wear a seatbelt. It also takes into account stuff you can't control, like your family's health history, which is super important.
Okay, so now we know what it is, but why does any of this matter? Let's talk about the so what.
Right off the bat, an HRA is not about pointing fingers or making you feel bad. I love this analogy. It's like checking your grades. You're not doing it because you're in trouble, right? You're just looking to see what you're doing great at and maybe what subjects could use a little extra homework.
And that's the whole point. It's all about empowering you. It'll show you all the healthy habits you already have, which is awesome. But it'll also point out some possible risks, maybe things you haven't even thought about. And it helps you understand those invisible factors, like your genetics, that are also part of your health story. Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. The insights you can get from one of these can be a total eye-opener. Let's walk through a few examples of what you might actually discover.
So imagine you do an HRA, and this number pops up on your report: 5 hours. At first glance, you might not think much of it, but then you realize that's how much sleep you're getting each night, on average.
Now, here's where the magic happens. The HRA connects that number to how you feel. We know teens need something like 8 to 10 hours of sleep, so if you're only getting 5, that could be the #1 reason you feel so tired or stressed out all the time. See? It's a direct link between a habit and a feeling.
Or how about this one? Maybe your HRA points out just how many sugary drinks you're having each week. Again, it's not saying that's bad, it's just helping you connect the dots between that habit and, say, those energy crashes you get in the afternoon.
And it's not just about your choices right now. The HRA looks at your family's health history, and this is so powerful. It's like getting a little heads up about what might be in your genetic playbook, so you can start building healthy habits early to stay ahead of the game.
So, for example, if you find out that things like asthma or diabetes run in your family, that's not scary information, it's useful information. You're suddenly equipped to make choices that can make a huge difference for your health down the line.
And this is really important. An HRA isn't just about your physical health. Your mental health is a huge piece of the puzzle, and a good HRA checks in on that too.
It can help you spot patterns that are easy to miss in our day-to-day lives. Things like high levels of stress that just feel normal, or maybe you're having trouble concentrating. Seeing that on paper can be the first step to figuring out what's going on and building some healthy ways to cope.
All right, so you've got all this great info about yourself. Now what? Well, this is the best part. Now you get to turn all that knowledge into action and really take charge.
And that's really the whole goal here. The biggest benefit of an HRA, hands down, is that it gives you the personalized info you need to set your own health goals. Not some generic goals, but ones that actually make sense for you and your life.
And hey, the key is you don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Seriously, it's all about small, realistic steps. Maybe your first goal is just to drink more water or add a 10-minute walk to your day. Those little things, they add up, big time.
Okay, let's talk about one last thing because it's a really common concern, and it's all about mindset. I need you to remember this. An HRA is a tool. It is not a test. I absolutely love this quote here. It's not about judging you. It's about helping you make informed choices. That's it. It's just a supportive resource meant to give you the info you need to make the best choices for you.
Let me say it again just to be super clear. You can't pass or fail an HRA. It's just not possible. Health is a journey, right? And this is just a compass to help you figure out where you are and where you want to go. It is not about being perfect, it's about being aware.
And just look at the difference here. A test feels stressful, like someone's judging you. But a tool is something that helps you. It's private, it gives you insights, and it's empowering. And that's exactly what an HRA is designed to be. So, to wrap all this up, what's the big takeaway? A health risk appraisal is basically one of the simplest and most effective ways to understand your own habits, learn about your body, spot risks early, and set goals that will actually help you feel your best. It's all about putting you in the driver's seat of your own health. So, that leaves me with one last question for you to think about. After hearing all this, what's one small step you could take for your health, starting today? Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.